We've taken a 1 hour drive from Dubai to reach Abu Dhabi, and in Abu Dhabi, specifically the Saadiyat Island. And the reason why we moved to this particular area is to tour a very unique project that's coming up on the beach coast of the Saadiyat Island, which is going to be the Four Seasons private residences. Abu Dhabi has a very different aesthetic than Dubai. It's much more on the cultural and the nature side rather than the glamorous side of Dubai. And Four Seasons, as a hospitality brand, upholds the values that are already present in Abu Dhabi. So this would be one of the most ultra luxury residences that is there in Abu Dhabi and rightly fits the aesthetic and vibe of Abu Dhabi. So we'll hop on inside and I'll show you guys the entire project in detail. Now, before I get into the specifics of the residential units that are available within this project, I want to get a few USPs out of the way. So the first and foremost thing is that it's completely branded by the Four Seasons brand. Each and every single unit as well as the villas come fully furnished and fully turnkeyed out. And the other good thing that I want to share with you guys is that in this particular project, unlike other branded residences that you have all over the world, you don't have any hotel component within the residences. So what that gives you is that it gives you extreme privacy and exclusivity within the residences. It's completely gated, and the other good thing I want to share with you guys is that you've got a golf course sitting right over here onto the left hand side, as well as you've got beach access onto the further end. So you've got golf and beach onto the same residences, which is very unlikely to see in the UAE's market and the segment. So it gives you extreme privacy, extreme exclusivity, and the amenities. The two most important amenities that you see in the Middle East are provided within the entire project as well. Now let's talk about the location of this project. So the project is on the coastline and the beachfront side of the Saadiyat Island in Abu Dhabi. Saadiyat Island is one of the most prestigious locations that is there in the entire UAE. And the reason for why I say that is because it's got a cultural district that's got the Louvre Museum, you've got the Guggenheim, Team Labs Phenomena, and you've got the family Abrahamic House, as well as you've got the Zayed National Museum with some of the best architectures that you can see in the entire world. So everything is present within the Saadiyat Island. Apart from that, you've got a retail section of Mamshal Saadiyat, which has a beautiful beachfront side, retails with fine dine restaurants as well as lounges. And on top of that, you've got the Saadiyat Golf Course, which is an 18-hole golf course. You've got these turquoise waters of the beach, as well as you've got the Yas Island just 15 minutes away from you, where you've got the Ferrari World, the Sea World, Warner Brothers, and many more theme parks. So as I said, you've got residential villas carving around this entire residential apartments. So you've got 6 bedrooms over here onto the corner side. You've got a few 5-bedroom villas running around this entire space, and every single villa has a view. So the villas that you can see onto the corner section here have a golf course that's already been present in this section. It's a Saadiyat Golf Course. It's an 18-hole golf course, and you have access from the outer area to go inside the golf course and take a membership. You've got these 5-bedroom villas over here, which has a view of the amenities that are there in the central space right over here. So you've got a tennis court, you've got paddle courts, and you've got a kids play area and a jogging track into the entire space. What you see over here, this big villa, is actually the Sheikh's mansion and palace. So you have one of the most influential and an ultra HNI as your neighbor into this entire private residence. And the villas that you see over here on the corner side, as you can see with the landscaping that's been done all around it, you've got utmost greenery to be present around your villa, and you've got the views of the residential apartments that are there right beside you. Now I want to move towards this side and show you the most exclusive villas that are there present towards the beachfront area. And the beachfront villas are more exclusive in Abu Dhabi rather than in Dubai because of one distinctive feature. The color of the ocean in Abu Dhabi is more on a turquoise level. As you can see right behind me, you can see that the color is quite turquoise in nature, whereas in Dubai, most of the sea and the ocean colors are more towards the dark blue stages. So you've got more aesthetics and a more feeling into this entire area. Abu Dhabi is well known for culture, for nature. So anybody who loves exclusivity, to be intact with the culture and the nature, Abu Dhabi is the place to go. And nothing better to take rather than the Four Seasons villa into the Abu Dhabi. So let me get back into this entire area. So you've got 5-bedroom villas that are there into the internal area right here. You've got a few 6 beds over here. And then when you move here, you've got these 9 exclusive beachfront mansions. These beachfront mansions again come fully furnished, fully equipped. You've got a basement, elevator, you've got roof access, everything I'll be showing you once I move to the single individual models of each type of villas present. And apart from that, you've got beach access, you've got this nice greenery section where in fact, if you're lucky, you can see a lot of extinguished guests. You can see sea turtles, you could see gazelles as well as dolphins can be witnessed into this entire area. And apart from that, you can move into the beach area, take a nice stroll, be intact into the nature and just enjoy the serenity of the entire project. So I'm going to explain you the specifics into the villas itself. As you can see that the villa is opening up right in front of me, and the reason to do that is show you the different levels that are present in the villa. So you've got the basement section right below over here. The basement doesn't just have the 5 car parks, it also has the amenities as well as the maids and the service rooms that are present into the basement section. As you see over here, right in front of you, you have the infinity pool, and that's your private swimming pool area. You've got an outdoor seating space, and if you can see the facade that's used into the villas with these screens that you can see over here, that's the traditional Four Seasons branding that you can see. You have the bronze ivory tinted finished screens that are present throughout the entire facade of the place, as well as you've got natural stones into the flooring section. You've got the entire area landscaped through plantations around the entire area, and as you can see, you've got the amenities with the spa, gym, as well as you've got a maid's room, and you've got the 5 parking garage downstairs. On the first floor or the ground floor, in fact, you've got the expansive living area. You've got this beautiful spiral staircase that you're going to be getting, and everything is going to come as it is that you see, completely furnished. And the same thing you're going to get on the first floor as is on the roof side. On the roof section, if you can see, you've got a nice little game roof section over here, and you've got the outdoor seating area as well as a barbecue grill station which overlooks the entire view of the villa. Now the specs of the 5-bedroom villa are such that you have a plot size of 13,000 square foot, and you have a built-up range from 17,000 square foot to somewhere around 19,000 square foot. The prices of the 5-bedroom starts from 70 million dirhams and goes all the way up to 105 million dirhams. Now let's move on to the 6-bedroom, and I'll show you the same specifics of the 6-bedroom as well. Now the 6-bedroom villa follows the same structure of the 5-bed as well. You've got the basement, you've got the elevator, revolving staircase, as well as the entire Four Seasons branded facade right around that area, and you've got the plantations right around the section. The only difference between the 5-bed and the 6-bedroom villa, apart from the number of bedrooms, is the size. So the plot size of a 6-bedroom is 18,000 square foot, and you have a built-up area of 22,000 square foot. The prices range from 105 million dirhams and goes all the way up to 145 million dirhams depending on the view and the location within the entire master community. So we finally move into the 7-bedroom, which are 9 exclusive beachfront mansions which has the same views that you can see right behind me. You have the turquoise colored ocean right in front of your residence. So you've got 25,000 square foot of plot size and 30,000 square foot of the built-up area. You once again have the basement with the number of parkings. You've got this beautiful infinity featured pool which is an expansive length. You've got a plunge pool on the roof side as well, and you've got the fully furnished as well as the facade of the Four Seasons and the services of the Four Seasons brand. We've got a water feature on the entrance area, lovely plantations throughout this entire space to maintain privacy and to maintain the aesthetics of the nature of the project. And as I said, the sizes are quite big than the 5-bedroom and the 6-bedroom villas. So the prices of the 7-bedroom mansions go up till 320 million dirhams, but it's the most best trophy asset and flagship residence in this Four Seasons residences. So I've come outside over here just to show you the view of the entire space that you're gonna get. As I said, it's a beachfront residential project. So what you can see over here, this line where the sales center is actually present is going to be the beachfront villas and the mansions that are going to be onto this particular line. Now, apart from the beachfront mansions, even the other residential apartments and the villas are going to get access to move into the beach area through a wooden walking area that's going to come in the center space over there. And I want to show you this entire space because of the beauty of the nature that's there present over here. So you get a few guests as well over here, in fact. So this is actually the Saadiyat Marine National Park. So in this entire area, what you see over here with these deserted spaces actually where most of the sea turtles that are there into the ocean come outside to hatch their eggs and lay it over here. So it's a protected area into the space. You get to see a few turtles as well into your walks into the evening, and you can see the sun setting into the horizon. Beautiful and aesthetic place to be at. Apart from that, you sometimes even see gazelles just roaming around into this entire space, and if you're lucky enough, you can in fact see a few dolphins just hopping around the oceans. And as I explained inside as well, the color of the ocean is quite aesthetic and beautiful to see, which you do not see in Dubai, which is the turquoise color and nature of the entire sea. It's a beautiful view and a beautiful place to be at, and to have that into your residentials and to be in your evening schedule is a beauty to see at. Apart from that, I just want to come and show you one section over here. Is because we're on the Saadiyat Island, over to the distant end over there, you can actually see the construction of Guggenheim getting done. You have the Zayed National Museum over there. So all the cultural aesthetics, you've got the art festivals and the events, every single thing happens over there. Now before we get into the conclusion of this video, I want to take you guys through the investment approach of this project. So for an investor, most of the USPs that you said are going to be your USPs for the investment. So first and foremost, you have the Four Seasons branding. All the villas and the residential apartments are fully furnished and fully serviced by the Four Seasons residences. The second thing is the location. Now, the location is on the beachfront and it's on Saadiyat Island, so you have access to the Louvre Museum, Guggenheim, Zayed National Museum, as well as you just have 10 minutes of drive towards the Yas Island where you can withhold all the different theme parks that are present over there. And apart from that, you even have the Disneyland, which is going to be coming up right near the Yas Island, so you have access to that as well. Coming to the prices of the project, it's one of the best priced projects that I've seen in Dubai as well as in Abu Dhabi. In Abu Dhabi, this price is going at 4,000 dirhams per square foot, whereas a flagship project like this, if this was in Dubai, would have been somewhere close to 9,000 dirhams per square foot. So it's a beautifully priced project, as well as to see this flagship, it's amazing. Coming to the investment side of stuff, when you see Abu Dhabi growing as a luxury residential area, is that Abu Dhabi provides culture, nature and privacy, which most of the multimillionaires and billionaires demand, rather than the glamorous nature of Dubai. Apart from that, you've got the exponential rise of the ADGM, where you've got multinational publicly listed companies from the US, Canada, as well as from Singapore coming right into the ADGM and opening their offices. So naturally, all the senior personnel who will be moving into Abu Dhabi as well as in Dubai would want a flagship residential project on the ultra luxury side, and this would be the most perfect fit for them. So before we get into the conclusion, I just wanted to point out one more point, is that when you see the sales gallery of the project, you can see that what you will be getting into the interiors of the villas and the apartments as well. You can see the standard nature and color palette that is there present with the Four Seasons brand. You've got this beautiful 5-meter height ceilings, and you've got the beautiful chandeliers that are present throughout the entire area. It's well lit up, and this is what you'll be getting into the interiors of your residences. Apart from that, let's get into the conclusion. So the property is currently under construction, so you will be getting a payment plan. The entire project gets handed over in 2029. I've explained the investment as well as the end use prospects into the project, so if you guys have any kind of interest, please message us and we'll get in touch with you for this project.